basically I will discuss here insert a node after a given position. Suppose if you give position 2, it means this is first node first and 2. This is position second, so after this position here we are going to insert a node. Or another case may be insert a node before a given location or position. Fine. And if you are not dealing with this location, then you can say another case may be insert a node after a given value. Suppose the value is 1, so after this node I want to insert. Or second case may be before this 1 I want to insert a node. Fine. So I guess if you get this point, insert after a given position, you can easily modify according to you for the remaining cases. So basically 3 main cases I am going to discuss in this video with help of code. See, we have already discussed how to create a linked list and how to display or traverse the linked list. So before going to this video, you must check out that video. I will provide you the link of that video in the side button, you can check out there. Because see, in this video I am not going to discuss anything about creation and displaying of the content of the linked list. I am specifically concerned about the insertion operation. Fine. So I will take a linked list. I will assume that you have created a linked list having 3 nodes, and on this linked list I am going to perform insertion operation. I am not going to create this linked list. For this you can check out that video. Fine. So we will discuss here the first case, insertion at beginning. So now it means here you want to insert a node. Fine. This is first node. So before this node, at the beginning of the list you are going to insert this node. So first of all, obviously you are going to create a node and you will ask the user which value you want to insert. Fine. See, this here value is 7, here 1, here 9. So which value the user want to insert. Fine. And you have to create this node also. How to create this node we have already discussed. Fine. When you are going to create a new node, then obviously you are going to use what? Dynamic memory allocation, and we are going to use malloc function, because here we are discussing in C language. I hope you are aware about the fundamentals of linked list. In linked list, this is node, this is data part, and this is address part. Address means it is going to point, or you can say it is going to store address of next node. Address is 100, 200 and 300 here. In the last node here we have 0, that is null. It means this node is not going to point anywhere. This is the last node in the linked list. Fine. So now what you have to do, you have to maintain this head pointer also. So, and for storing the address of this newly created node, one another pointer we need, that is, you can say, a new node. See, this new node is just a name of that pointer. You can take this name according to your convenience. Why we are taking this new node we have already discussed. Fine. Now we have to create a node, this node, newly created node. Fine. So how you will create, how to allocate memory dynamically using malloc function. So the syntax is, you will write malloc, and here what you will write, this size of keyword, and here you will write the data type. Data type is what? Struct node. So how many bytes would be allocated? 8 bytes, 4 for this and 4 for this pointer in 32-bit compiler. Now malloc is going to return what? A pointer to the starting address of that allocated block. Fine. Suppose this block has been allocated and address is what? Suppose 500. Address of first bit, right? Here this block is what? Complete 8 bit is going to contain. So address of first bit is 500. So that is why address is 500. So it is going to return this 500, but this is going to return a void pointer. And here this pointer is what? It is a pointer to node. As you can see, this pointer is what? It is pointer to node. Data type is struct node. Fine. So you have to typecast this thing. How to typecast? You will write here struct node asterisk. And this, whatever the malloc will return, you are going to store that address in this pointer, new node. New node. So here this 500 would be stored in a pointer, that is new node. So here you can say we have a pointer named new node, and here this 500 is going to store. So now this pointer is going to point this newly created node. So this is the newly created node now. Fine. Now whatever value you want to insert, you will ask from the user. So here you can write printf, enter data you want to insert, and how you will take the input using scanf function. Format specified is %d, and here how to access You cannot directly access address of this address of data, right? Because we cannot directly access the structure member like this. If you want to access using this pointer, then how you will access? See, the syntax says address of, name of the pointer is, this pointer is pointing this newly created node, and here I want to insert the data that I want to insert in this list. So how you can write the name of the pointer, this arrow, and this is what? Data. This name of this field is data. Fine. So here now value is going to store. Now suppose I want to insert here 2, right? So now 2 is going to store here. Now see, this symbol is what? When you are writing a program, then in your program you will write simple that hyphen, and after that the angular bracket. See, here I have assumed that I have already created this list. Fine. How to create a list, that you can check out in the previous video. Fine. So now how to insert this node here? See, if you want to write down that condition, if head is equal to null, that we have discussed in previous video, then in bracket you write head is equal to new node. If this head is null, it means no node is there in the list is empty. So you can directly insert this. You can write head is equal to new node. But here I am considering I have this list. I have created this list. After that I am going to insert at beginning. Now you have to update this head pointer plus this part also. Now in this part, what you will going to insert? This 100. Fine. So 100 we are going to insert here. So now this is going to point the first node, right? Plus, now this is the first node, so address of this node should be stored in head pointer. So now in head pointer you will store 500. So here you will update this value, and here you will store 500, right? So now this link is not there, and this head is going to point now this node, and this is done. Fine. So you have to update two things, one this one and one this one. Now which one you are going to update first? The right one you are going to update first. Why so? Because suppose at starting there in head we have 100, and now suppose first of all you are going to insert 500 here. Suppose I have inserted this new node, head is equal to new node, it means here we have now 500. So now this link is broken, and there is this link is also not there. Fine. So we have just one node in the list. We don't have any link to this node. So first of all you have to insert 100 here. After that you insert 500 in this head. After that you will update this head pointer. First of all you will update this thing. Fine. So now how to access this part? Means this part is what? Next pointer. So how to access this part? New node and next. Name of the pointer is new node, arrow operator, and this part you are going to access next. And what you are going to store in this head? 100. It means the address of this node. Address of this node is in head pointer first of all. Fine. At starting. So here you will write head. Now you can update this head. Now what you can write? In head you are going to store this new node, whatever is there in new node. New node is going to contain 500. So here you will write new node. Fine. Now that is fine. Here we have now 500. And after that you can write this thing into a function, that is insert at beginning, as you wish. Fine. You can create a function insert at beginning, and you can call that function. You can write this coding into that function, and you can call that function into main function as you wish, or simply directly in main function you can write this coding. Fine. And after this, if you want to display the list, that whatever the code for display is, we have already discussed in the previous video. You simply write down that code, and now the newly created list will be displayed, that is 2, 7, 1 and 9. So this is how we are going to insert at beginning. Now second case is how to insert at end. So now see, this is our list. Suppose 3 nodes are there. At the end, here I want to insert a newly created node at the end. This coding would be same. This is the data type. We have defined data type, struct data. We have taken this head pointer and as well as a new node pointer, because new node pointer is going to store address of the newly created node. This is how you have allocated memory dynamically. You will ask from the user which data you want to insert, and in this part, see this address is going to store in new node. So this is the newly created node, this is the memory block of 8 bytes, suppose address is, so this address, this pointer is going to store this address, that is 400. So this is now the case. Now the data you want to insert, it is going to store in this data part, at address of new node and data part. This is how we are going to access this data. So suppose I want to insert here 5, right? So this would be the last node, because we are going to insert at the end. So in this next part, here we are going to store 0, or you can say null. Fine. Now this thing is, we have created the node. Now second step is, we have to insert this node here, but we cannot directly insert this node here. Why so? Because see how we are going to insert. See here in the address part of this node, in the last node, you have to store this 400 here. After that it is going to point here. Now this 400, that is new node, but how we can insert this 400 here? Because we don't have any link to this node, node. We have link to the first node. Fine. So you have to traverse the list till here. After that you can insert here. Once a pointer is pointing to this node, using that pointer you can access the members of this structure. Fine. So now how to traverse the list, we have already discussed, using a temp, another pointer variable, that is temp, because we cannot move this head pointer. This is now fixed. If you move this head pointer, if you change this value of this head pointer, then you will lose the reference of this first node, and that should not be done. So you have to take another pointer variable. So now here we will take a pointer variable, that is temp, and first of all we will assign this temp here, head. So temp is equal to head. It means now here we have another pointer variable, that is temp, and in head we have 100, so temp is also going to contain 100. So now temp is also pointing the first node. Now you can traverse this using this temp. Fine. How you can traverse? We are going to use a while loop. Fine. And how you will write this thing? See, here you will write while temp of next not equal to null, right? Till then we are going to move this temp here, then here, then here. So here what you will write, temp is equal to temp next. Now see the working of this loop. At starting temp is 100, so temp next, using this temp we can access this one, and temp next is what? Containing 200. 200 is not equal to null. Yes, this condition is true. So now control will enter into this loop. Now temp of next is going to store into temp. Temp next is what? 200. Now 200 is going to store in temp. So here this is what now? 200. So now this is going to point here, right? Again, while check this while loop again is going to be executed. Temp next not equal to null. Now what is value of temp next? That is 300. Fine. So 300 is not equal to null, right? So again we are going to enter into this for loop. Now temp of next is equal to temp next. So temp next is what? Temp of next is 300. So 300 is going to store into temp. Now here we have 300. So now this is not going to point here. Now it is going to point what? Here, this position, right? Now check, temp next not equal to null. Now temp is 300, next is temp next means this value, because using temp we can access this node, and this arrow operator next means this part, this is now 0. So this condition is not true now. So now we are not going to move further. Now see, we have reached here. It means we have reached at the end of the list. Fine. Now you can insert this node here. Now how you will update this thing? See, simply one thing you have to do. Only you have to update one link. Here you will store 400. Fine. So if you store here 400, it means now this is going to point here, and this is done. Insertion is done. Now how you will write this thing? See, after this while loop you will write one statement, that is temp of next. See how you can access this part of structure using pointer. You cannot directly access. So temp is storing address of this thing, temp next. Temp next is equal to, now this address is there in this new node pointer. Fine. So here you can write new node. So the insertion at the end is done now. After that you can call that display function and you can display the list, that is 7, 1, 9 and 5, right, that we have already discussed. See, in this while loop we are not going to write temp not equal to null. This condition we are going to write when you are going to traverse the list. If you write temp not equal to null here, then what happens? See, now here 300, here we have, in temp we have 300, fine, and before inserting here we have 0, right? So temp not equal to null, yes, this condition is true, fine, because temp is containing 300. Temp not equal to null, 300 not equal to null. So again we are going to enter into this loop. Now temp is equal to temp next. Now what is temp next? That is 0. Before inserting this node is 0. Now temp is going to store what? 0. And now this temp, again while loop temp not equal to 0. Now this condition is not true, fine. Now we are going to execute this thing, temp next, but temp is containing now 0. So what is temp next? There is no temp next, because temp is what? 0. So 0 is not the address of any node. So which node you will access? So that is why you are not going to write this thing. If you write this thing, then this node is not going to be inserted. You will write this thing, temp next not equal to null, fine. So now third thing is how to insert after a given location. So in this case also this coding would be same. We have created a new node, fine, address would be allocated to this new node pointer, right. Now see, you will ask from the user after the position after which you want to insert. So this is how we are going to take input from the user, enter the position and address of, in this variable you are going to store that value. So for this you have to declare this variable first of all, fine. So here somewhere before this you can declare this variable. Suppose I am declaring it here, int POS. So now see, here we have length of linked list is what, or you can say count is what, 1, 2 and 3. And if the user enter the position 5, then it should return error message that invalid position, right. So how to count these values, that also we have already discussed in the previous video. That is why I am again and again saying please watch out that video first of all, fine. So here you can check if this position is greater than your count, or you can say length of that linked list. If you find out the length, you can use that function also, fine. So in that case you will print invalid position, right, else you are going to insert. So in else part what you will write, now suppose user has entered the position 2, after position 2 I want to insert. So now position is a variable and it is going to contain 2, right, 1, 2. After this node I want to insert. So now we cannot directly insert here. First of all you have to reach till this position, after that you can insert, right. So now to reach till this position what you will do, see, we are going to take another variable, that is I. Suppose here I am going to declare I is equal to 1. So now first of all we have one variable, that is I again, and the value is 1. So here what you can write, obviously we are taking another pointer variable, that is temp is equal to head. This temp is also pointing this one, right, because for traversing the list you must have to take one another pointer variable, because we cannot move this head, and this pointer variable is going to store address of the newly created node. So to traverse the list you need one third pointer, fine. So now first of all temp is pointing here. Now what you will do, you will write a while loop, that is I less than position, right, and within this you will write what, temp is equal to. So now see, what is the role of this while loop? At starting temp is equal to head, temp is pointing here. Now I value is 1, 1 is less than position, position is 2, yes, this condition is true. So now control will go within this loop. Now temp is equal to temp next. What is value of temp next? See, temp next is what? 200, right? So 200 will be stored in temp now. Now temp is going to contain 200. So now temp is going to point here, right? And I plus plus. Now I becomes 2. Now I becomes 2. Now again check. 2 less than position. Position is 2. No, this condition is not true. Fine. So we are not going to enter into this loop. See, we have reached to our specified position, as you can see. Now temp is going to point this position. After this position you are going to insert the node. Fine. And if position is 3, suppose position is 3. So now 2 is less than 3. So again we are going to do a temp is equal to temp next. Temp next is now 300. So 300 is going to store in temp. So in that case temp will point here 300. And I also becomes I plus plus, that is I becomes now 3. Now 3 less than 3, in case of position 3, no, that condition is not true. Now we are not going to enter here. In that case we have reached to this position. So using this loop you will reach till that position, after which you want to insert the data, the new node. Fine. Using this loop only. Now we are going to insert this here, right? So see, you can write down this line in else block, and you should write down this line into else block, because if position is invalid then obviously no need to create this node. Fine. Why you are writing this line here? So after, if in else block, after this case, here you can write down this line, new node is equal to this thing. After that you can allocate memory to, you can create a newly node. Now see, what data you want to insert, obviously you will ask from the user using printf and scanf function. So after this while loop, I'll ask printf enter data, scanf %d address of new node and data. Here you will put the data, suppose data is 5, right? And here we will not write 0 or null, because we are going to update this thing, this pointer. So now here you have to update 2 links. One is this one and one is this one. Now how you will establish these links, and which link you are going to establish first? The rightmost link. Fine. Now suppose if you establish this link first of all, then what is the problem? See, so now for establishing this left link, this node to this node, what you have to do, you have to update this thing, this 400, the address of next node is going to store in the previous node. So here you will update, rather than this 300 you will update here 400. Fine. You will write down what? Temp next is equal to new node. Now this node is going to point here. Now there is no link like this. Now what is the problem? This node is, now you have lost the link to this node. Now this is free node, this is not the list. Now how you will establish this link? So that is a problem. That is why always you are going to insert the right link first of all. So now here, to establish this link first of all, what you will do, in this next part of this node you will insert address of next node. Address of next node is 300. So here you will insert 300, right? And this is how this node is going to point here. Now how you will store this 300 here? From where you will get this 300, right? See, now this 300 is stored here. How you can access this value? Using pointer, right? Because this node, the pointer to this node is temp. Temp is going to point here. Using temp node you can access both the members of this node, right? So how you can access temp next? Now temp next means value 300. Now 300 you are going to store here. So here what you can write? Temp next. Temp of next means 300. So 300 you are going to store where? Here. Fine. How you will access this part of this node? The pointer to this node is new node. Using new node you can access. So here you will write new node, and this part is what? Next. New node next is equal to temp next. This is how we are going to establish this link. Now we are going to establish this link. Fine. Now this node is going to store address of next node. Address of next node is 400, so you have to update this value. So here you will store 400. Now this link is going to be destroyed, and this node is pointing here now, right? So how you will update this value, this 400 value? See, you can access this part using pointer to this node. Pointer to this node is temp. So here you will write temp next. Temp of next equal to, from where you can get this 400. See, this new node pointer is having value 400. So here you will write new node, and that is done. This is how we are going to insert a node after a given position. And after this, you can write down the node to display these members, these values, that is 7, 1, then 5, and then 9, that we have already discussed. So if in one program you want to perform these three operations, then you can make three functions: insert at beginning, insert at end, and insert after position. And within those particular functions you can write down this coding, and you can call these function into main function, right? See, and this code, this struct node and this head pointer new node, you are using in every function. So you can declare this data type and these nodes, these pointers outside these functions. Globally you can declare this thing, and after that you can use this thing in every function. So if you got the concept of insertion, then please let me know in the comment box, and in the next video we will discuss how to delete a node from a linked list with their code. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.